Hello everyone, it's a Fish here. Back to play more Penelope Pendrick Art of Deceit. Thankfully, I managed to resolve the whole issue with the bug at the art gallery. But now is the problem. What am I supposed to do next? Cause I'm done with everything, yay! But what am I supposed to do next? Where am I supposed to use the medallion? Am I supposed to just what? Go to bed? Wake up the next day and just somehow know what to do? I can do that. Do you get the ring? Oh, wait. Do I need to talk to Mitchell? Oh, wait. Oh, it's late though. It's late. It's already 5. You know what? I'll set the alarm for tomorrow. Okay? Tomorrow at 3. Then I'll go get the ring where the dog is at. Where's the dog buried anyways? Yeah, she's sleeping for the long ass time. Okay? She just laid in bed until 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Okay, Evelyn Burke's house. Okay, go in. Yeah, she deserved it. Over the whole thing, she deserved some sleep. Okay, and where did she bury her dog? At the back? I don't know where she buries the dog. She says out back with the dog. Where the dog is. Where the fuck is the dog buried? Oh, wait. Is it this area? I don't know how she knows that,
Dirty, but certainly not cheap.
Okay, saw the ring. I guess I don't need to take it. I just need to look at it. Okay, I've seen the ring. Wait, save first. Talk to Mitchell. Okay, no, nothing with Mitchell. Looked at the ring, but can't talk with Mitchell about it. So maybe I need to. Do I need to talk to what's her name? Evelyn about it? But why? Just say that, hey, I looked at your ring, I dug it up, it's not cheap. That's not something I think I would say, right? Probably not something I should say. Time to talk to Colin. Okay, great idea. Talk to Colin. Hello, Colin.
Hey, glad you're here. I need to show you something. Last night, my cleaning lady, she found something behind a toilet in the women's bathroom.
Ew, no. I was just leaving.
What? No, gross. It's a letter in an envelope found not too far from where your missing woman left her bag. I put it in the bag if you want to check it out.
Oh, well, your cleaning lady needs a raise.
I think she's fine.
Hey, pay your cleaning lady more. Jesus, you're rich. Okay. When I became sick, the world turned upside down. I was so young. You were so young, only a teenager. It tore my heart into knowing that as time went on, I would become less and less able to be the mother I wanted to be. You took it in stride. Every day you told me how I was going to get better. I knew that you knew the truth, but it didn't matter. I always appreciate your strength when I had none. You were the mother now, and I was the child. I write this as I wait for the end. After a decade of slow decay, the thought of peaceful slumber is warm and comforting. I'm ready. It saddens me to know that I won't be able to walk with you through the milestones of life, but that doesn't mean that I won't be there with you always. When you walk down the aisle, when you have your first child, remember that I'm there by your side. Now, I must tell you something. I want to pass on my strange fixation before it passes with me. You may have caught glimpses of unusual papers or seen the light in my study late into the night. Until I became sick, I was searching for something. In 1977, I befriended an older gentleman. I would join him on the park bench after work to chit-chat for a few minutes and... I'll read this later. And watch the world go by. As the days became weeks, he grew increasingly open with me. I learned the man I thought to be average and unassuming was the victim of war and tragedy. Was very rich, had the mind of a genius and the passion of an artist. Was he a madman? He would have been if he were any poorer, but he had everything he needed to make his visions a reality. He told me of his legacy, some unknown place he called the Shelter, being built in Carlisle in the dead of night by a crew sworn to secrecy. He said to me, "I've created the greatest work of architecture that the world can never see." When I asked him what he meant, he told me that what he was building was for the safety of his family first, a work of engineering second, and to make him famous never. What he experienced during the world wars shaped him and his view of the future. The loss that he had lived through haunted him, and he vowed to protect his family from war at all costs. The Shelter is somewhere for his family and generations to come to hide if ever faced with the prospect of war reaching American shores. This is where I am. This is where I, and now you as well, come in. He wanted to make us feel free to Shelter did too, if necessary. He gave me a couple keys and odd ornament pieces along with pages of enigmatic riddles and drawings. He listed the name of others he had confided in and told me to reach out, and he warned me to read his instructions very, very carefully. I was so perplexed by everything, all I could do is say thank you. What happens next is a deep regret. Do you remember when we suddenly had to move? The changes going on at work took all of my attention, and in all the packing and chaos, I never had a chance to get back to that bench. I was never able to fully thank Hendrick for sharing his incredible secret with me, even though it wasn't long before we moved back home. It was only a couple of years later that I became sick. I knew I would never see Carlisle's greatest secret. This is why I passed this information on to you. I believe you have the intelligence and perseverance to right my regret. It's no secret that I was too protective of you when you were growing up. I felt the guilt as I began to witness the effect on you, how you began to see things with fear as I did. When you began to back away from life and recede into your shell, I knew the damage had been done. I wanted every one of your days to be safer than the day you were born, and for myself to never go through the pain of seeing you in a situation so far beyond my control. But now I realize this decision was fueled mostly by old trauma and my own fears, and I deeply, deeply apologize. I can only hope that this opportunity for you to overcome the challenges of this search will show you how to be the brave, confident woman you were meant to be. But at the same time, I'll say that if you follow this path, don't let it consume you. I know you can be sometimes. I know how you can be sometimes. Still, live your life. Find love, have experiences, do it all. As unique as the search may be, it's not worth more than your happiness. Death is not an easy thing, but it is a natural part of life and shouldn't be feared but embraced. So don't mourn me when I'm gone. Rejoice because I'm free. You're strong, maybe the strongest person I know. When you were born into that burning room, I was so afraid that you wouldn't survive. But like a phoenix, you made it out of the ashes of a new life to live. And in the same way, I know you would come out of this experience anew. No matter the path you choose, remember that I'm dear at your side. P.S. This necklace was your great-great-grandmother's and was mine, now yours.
This is it. This is what they were looking for. Hendrick Vandenberg's Shelter.
And that's where they may be. Am I going to take the necklace? Well, dang, okay. Okay, wait. I mean, like, letter. Or rather, like, Hendrick's Shelter. I think I should say that. Hendrick's Shelter. Okay, it's late, so I'll go back to the apartment. Everything revolves around this guy. Do you mean Colin or Hendrick? Okay, let me call... Wait, there are notes. Find the shelter. What's Jane Doe's real name? Bonus. The fire. Wait. Ah! Phone call.
Hello?
The ransom callers called in again. This time they mean business.
Did they say anything about the victims?
Just that they're currently still alive. We pressed them on proof that they actually have them held captive, but they told us we're in a position to be asking questions. So we still don't know for a fact that this is even real.
That Hendrick shelter. I know that now.
Well, would you consider calling them on their bluff? Like, no proof, no money?
There's no way. It'd be too risky. Unfortunately, they really have us on the palm of their hand here.
Did they ask for the money?
They told us to put the money in a weatherproof container and essentially bury it in a wooden area in the public park. They didn't give us an exact deadline, but they said the sooner it's done, the more fingers our victims will walk away with.
Oh, that's awful. So what are you gonna do?
Looks like all we could do is cough up 50 grand and then camp out at the pickup location. We suspect their plan is to really drag out the actual pickup. If they want the box weatherproof at all, it's not a dumb idea. If they have us waiting and watching for weeks on end, it'll be hard for us to stay vigilant for that long. But if we want any chance at saving our victims, we may have to play directly into their plan. Unless we can figure out...
I know where they may be.
On what could be a related note, I did get to look around Colin's apartment.
Right, need to start heading off for the night.
Email written in my
Good night, Ghostly Ozzy.
Basically, we were...
I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish this game today, but
gallery afloat.
if I do, you know you can watch the VODs.
It looks
Have a
like
good sleep.
cut off. And the number 50,000 was thrown around in the email as well.
Zimmerman, Vasquez, pack the car. We have an arrest to make.
Whoa, wait. This isn't exactly concrete evidence.
But we have enough probable cause to fill a bathtub.
I agree with you, but give me a little more time to confirm we're right.
Are you crazy? We need to bring him in ASAP.
It doesn't matter. Nothing we found is definitive. Could be a whole lot of circumstance.
Every instinct in my body is telling me to ignore you and go get him. But we wouldn't be here without you. I'm taking a big leap of faith here. You better be right.
We're close to answers. Trust me on this one.
Can I not tell him about the thing? Okay, never mind. Okay, I want to go back to the novel bookshop. Jane Doe's real name. She's a survivor from the fire. I know it's in the newspaper somewhere. So let me just go do that. Let me go look at the newspaper and find out the name. It's written there, I'm sure. Okay, yeah. The baby born from ashes. Ruby Eyre. Is her name? Ruby Eyre.
That's it.
Right. Nice. Let me save again. And let me go to bed. Okay, and go to the next day. See if I can talk to Evelyn about her uncle. Since now I have some, like, information. Maybe she's willing to talk to me more? I can also call the people. Right. Yeah, I can do that. The mother. I don't know if I have more information for her, though.
This is Eileen Davies' cell. Please leave a message or call back later. Thanks.
Okay, nothing to talk to her about. Okay, John. Wait, one too many three.
Hi, Branham. It's Penelope.
Ah, hello, Miss Pendrick. Did the address provide you with the answers you were looking for?
Yes.
It certainly did. I'm on the trail of something much weirder than I anticipated.
Well, spill the deets, as the kids say.
I actually don't think the kids say that.
That's not important, Penelope.
Anyway, I've come across evidence that somewhere in Carlisle is a mysterious hidden structure built by a rich but secretive architect.
Ah, incredible. Or you may be mistakenly reading off of the back of a DVD case.
I know it sounds crazy, but trust me, I think I'm onto something. The reason I called, would you be able to look into the name Hendrick Vandenberg for me?
Well, with the power of technology, I will do it right now.
Hendrick Vandenberg. Not sure it'll come up with anything, but
Incorrect password. What do you mean, incorrect password? FLUFL.
don't say out your password for me to hear.
2, 3. The case sensitive for... The nice thing about paper documents is that you don't need to sign in.
Write down the password then.
Right, it worked. I have access to an amazing database
Okay.
of almost every record imaginable. If you want to learn more about LBJ's dental visits, the tool is right here.
No thanks. I'm good. I'm just looking for any information on Hendrick Vandenberg.
Birth certificate. Quick translate. All right. Born in 1905 to Virgil and Elizabeth van den Berg in Rotterdam, Netherlands. Immigration papers show that he immigrated from the Netherlands in 1940. Interesting. That surely would have been related to the Rotterdam Blitz in May of that year.
Rotterdam Blitz?
An especially destructive aerial bombing carried out by the
Oh,
their Air Force
ouch.
in World War II.
That is awful.
Of only 5 Allied cities that was completely destroyed in the war. Mr. Vandenberg was lucky to have survived.
Ooh, damn.
Ellis Island immigration reports show that he traveled solo. Okay. 1950 census show his address to be 312 Hillcrest Heights, Carlisle, Connecticut. Sounds familiar. Oh, here's something. In 1952, he enrolled at Yale for dual architectural history and engineering degrees. Well, good for him, bettering himself later in life. Death certificate says he passed away of natural causes in Carlisle.
Wow, this guy has access to very much information.
Here's one more thing. It appears he purchased a commercial property in 1960.
That may be where the bunk is.
Apartments,
Ooh,
formerly known as the Rosewood Hotel,
it's here.
by the city to be demolished. But before
It's
that
here.
happened,
The victims are here.
Well, you're kidding. You won't believe this.
This is where the hidden area is.
Exact building.
well, it's not the wildest thing you've told me. But I hope for your sake the building was brought up to code after it was purchased.
It's not. But now I know that the victims are close to me. I can go explore the building and see if I can find anything.
Your help has been invaluable.
Right?
The only payment I ask in return is that when you find this hidden structure and solve your mystery, you give me a call. I'm wondering if Carlisle could do with more than a single chapter.
Absolutely.
Of course, I will be sure to call you. And let me save again because I don't want to do that again. Lucky coincidence. I think it's a cliche plot point where it's always like, it's right where I'm, or something like that, you know? They always do that in games like this. But okay. Sergeant.
I don't need to talk to him right now.
Why the fuck do you not need to talk to him right now? Oh, for the love of God. Penelope, you piss me off. See? I much prefer Nancy Drew. Okay? Where even if you have nothing to talk with people, or at least in the earlier Nancy Drew games, not the newer ones, I like that you can just call them and say, hi, bye. You know, I like to just be able to talk to everybody. Like, even just to say hello. I hate it when they say, oh, nothing to talk to you about. What the fuck do you mean you don't have anything to talk to him about? You just discovered massive news and you're like, fuck, I don't need to talk to him about that. I don't need to tell him about this.
Weird.
What kind of stupid nonsense do you mean? And okay, so now we know. This means the staircase. Our staircase. In the building. I need to put this somewhere and then the staircase can flip up. Somehow. And then, of course, I hate how I have to keep doing this. Where's that? See? Over here? You see a little glimpse of the eye thing? This is the portrait in my room. What a coincidence. I'm staying in this exact room. And then Rosewood Apartment. So, you see, this is why Gerald wanted to pass the book to Stacy, because he probably found out somehow that she's staying at Rosewood Apartments. So, either the box was already in that room that Stacy was in, hidden there, or, you know, like, the box was given to her. I am assuming that the box was already hidden in that room to begin with, because Vandenberg built this apartment area. And this is also a puzzle that I need. This is very similar to the puzzle in the final scene in Nancy Drew, right? A little bit. A little bit. Or the one in Phantom Venice, but I guess that's an answer to something. Okay, what was the other paper that we picked up? Where was the other paper? I said I would read it, but then it disappeared. So I didn't get to read. I was reading the letter and then... Okay, it could be this one. I have engineered multiple duplicates of components, which will be presented solely to the most trusted individuals needed to navigate through to the final destination. As for my personal set of components, I've stored them in various areas in a surrounding region and in the keeping of those closest to my confidence. Okay, I will go to bed first. I'll set an alarm because I want to talk to Evelyn and tell her that we got some news.
Nighttime is for sleeping.
Oh, sorry, that's AM. My bad. Next day. I want to talk to Evelyn and be like, hey, I got some news about your uncle. Do you want to find out? Stop being upset with me. You know? Okay, Evelyn. Let me go talk to Evelyn first. Evelyn, I got information. Okay, now she's open. I got information.
Gerald Cook and the woman were both searching for your Uncle Hendrick's shelter.
Yeah, let's be friends again.
You know that already.
I'm afraid they found it.
I know you feel some sacred obligation to keep the shelter a secret, but this is now beyond you and beyond your family. Did the victims come too close? How far did you go to keep this place hidden?
You didn't hurt them, did you?
Did nothing. These people, a tiny seed is planted in their minds that their mundane, innocuous little town is built upon some unseen work of architectural and engineering magnificence. They think they can become the hero of their own stories. Real-life treasure hunters or adventurers, searching to expose a work of art to the world. But maybe it doesn't end like the movies. Maybe it's not something that'll let itself be found.
What, are they trapped there? What are you saying? Evelyn, you are the only person who knows where to look.
Well, no, technically I know where
Don't you?
the shelter is.
They're dead, Penelope. They're dead.
Did you kill them?
Uncle Hendrick's mind was fractured by what he lived through.
Hold on.
He placed to protect our family. He placed another to destroy anyone who came to harm us. He didn't build a shelter. He built a tomb.
Okay, then take me there. I won't believe anything until I see them with my own eyes. If you leave it at this, The culpability of their deaths is on your shoulders.
She thinks it was a trap. Yeah.
To lead you to your death as well.
So far, I've done exactly what you asked. I haven't whispered a word of this to the police. But I'd say it certainly doesn't look good when you claim that people have died of their own poor decisions while searching for something you desperately want to keep hidden. Not to mention that Terrence,
I have to say though, voice acting in this game is great.
Abducted?
His blood is still on a rock not far from your backyard.
I didn't. I'd never.
All right, then prove it. And if you need a little more convincing, if you don't take me to the shelter...
Yeah, the animation is pretty good.
The cops everything.
Even though there's a bit of bugs here and there, but overall still pretty good.
No, you can't do this.
If it'll save lives, I'll do anything.
No, I'd never hurt anyone on purpose. He was the one who wanted to go in there. I told him not to, but he did it anyway, and I didn't stop him. I couldn't.
Who? Terrence went in there?
I see his ghost every night. I watch it happen again and again, and it's my fault. I know it's my fault.
Evelyn, you need to tell me what happened. I take back everything I said. I won't say a single word or name a single name. Please, just talk to me.
Just at least tell me where the place is.
I done.
Don't pass out on me!
Evelyn?
Oh my gosh, she passed out! Did she pass out? Are we gonna just leave her alone? Did we call the ambulance or something? Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, you know what? Let me save again. Okay, how do I deal with the staircase? I need to do the staircase puzzle somehow. I just don't know how. Which staircase, too? There are so many staircases in this room. Can't be this one, right? Or is it the one that's broken? Do I break this? I can't go up there yet. Like, call the ambulance. I want to call the ambulance.
That's not done yet.
Maybe I'll call the cops. Sergeant! Oh wait, that's the mother. No, that's a pizza.
I don't need to talk to him right
What the fuck do you mean you don't need to talk to him right now? That's pissing me off. You're pissing me off. Yeah, see, this is why there's this wording here. The party time, I wish. What am I supposed to do now?
Weird.
I know there's a lot of this eye thing that it's supposed to be important to the puzzle, but what am I supposed to do?
Weird. That doesn't work.
Okay, which staircase do I need to do? Which puzzle? And just stare at this. What about this thing? Is that why there's the brick wall there? And now I know what E means. E is Evelyn. Pixel hunting time. I just want to know what am I supposed to do? I know it's something to do with the staircase, but I think she doesn't know that yet. Penelope, I mean. So she doesn't know that I'm supposed to do something on the staircase. But how am I supposed to trigger the puzzle? How am I supposed to flip this thing up?
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
I don't get it. Try in front of Stacy's room first? Okay, I can do that. Wait, let me just go over there.
doesn't work.
Well, not really, I think.
That doesn't work.
Okay, it's not here. Could it be some of the other rooms? Which... Okay, wait. That's not that puzzle. I can't do it on the ground.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Oh, it could be my room? That's not it, right? Maybe I could try it here.
That doesn't work.
Go back to my room.
That doesn't work.
I mean, her floor is there. I just can't look down at the ground. I can look at her door. Okay, she's not there. Has to be one of the rooms that I can look at. Can I crouch? I cannot. I cannot crouch. It could be one of the staircases.
Work. That doesn't work.
Wait, is it this one?
That doesn't work.
No, I don't know why there's the two things sticking out there. I feel like I can interact with this. That doesn't work. This one obviously doesn't work. Okay, wait. There's this puzzle I need to unlock. $180. Yeah, the staircase can flip up, but how? How do I trigger that? I've known many a tragedy. Cipher, and then... Not this one, obviously. C.C8.5. What does that mean? And then I need this key for that. Supposed to get a key from in front of Stacy's room? Maybe I have to go to sleep? I don't know. What has Evelyn done? I need to check in on Evelyn or something. Okay, maybe I'll take a nap. Maybe I'll take a nap. Maybe then, I don't know, the key will show up or something. I don't know. Okay, in the hallway outside of Stacy's room, you'll notice some things scattered on the ground. If they're not there, go into your room and come back at crouch down and see that among the chapstick candy is a key. Not there, so it must mean I have to trigger something. Because clearly, there's nothing there yet. Into my room, back out, nothing there. Okay, you know what? Maybe I have to do something else. Maybe I have to do something else. Let's talk to Mitchell. Nothing to talk to him about. Okay, never mind. Art gallery. Colin, do you have anything to say?
I know you rely on your dad's money to keep this gallery open. And I also know that he recently cut you off. There have been threatening phone calls made to the police station asking for...
I don't think this is a smart thing to do, to just tell him that.
I need an...
If he's a culprit,
Is this you?
we're gonna be in trouble.
How do you know about my dad's money?
That's the least of your concerns right now.
Just tell me if you are actually the abductor or what.
Of course not.
And don't try to kill me, please.
Story to try and get money out of the police?
No, that's demented. Since you're so concerned about my finances, when my dad cut off the money, I sold my car and traded in for a beater. That's $75K right there. If you need proof, I can walk you around the corner.
But how long will that last? What about when that money runs out?
But at least he's not the culprit this time.
Apartment and move somewhere lower to the ground. I may have something with this art collecting business. I'm gonna build that up, ditch the luxury lifestyle, and I think I'll be able to keep my gallery open. I'm willing to make plenty of sacrifices to keep my art alive.
Okay, if that's the case, then fine.
Regret giving up life as you know it?
Maybe, but what's the alternative? Keep my nice things and go work for Dad? Be dead inside while lying on a pile of gold?
At least he has some guts. He has a backbone.
Isn't this what I
Willing to work for his dream, right?
Yeah, it's daunting to have to figure out how to make it on my own, but it's also kind of exciting.
But, you know, I've never really suspected him because it's too obvious.
After it's set in,
You know, I never suspect the most obvious culprit in games like this because it's usually never them.
I tethered to him myself. But now, it's done. I'm free to be me.
So, what's it like to go from a sports car to a beater?
It has its charms. The air conditioner doesn't kick on unless I punch the dashboard a few times, but it's a car. It gets me places. My entire
I mean, when you're driving, you have like the window down.
like I've only
Can be pretty cooling actually when the wind blows in.
Now the bubble is popped, and I'm actually allowed to fail, to be hurt by things. I'll probably hate it, but that's kind of the whole point.
Well, I'm glad you've had a revelation, but that doesn't change the fact that the police...
And why the fuck are you saying that, Penelope?
You.
Seriously? Arrest me? Great.
I told them we don't have sufficient evidence, but I think they just want somebody at this point. I'll hold them off the best I can, but until I can crack this case...
At least he didn't just attack me, so that's great.
Surprise visit.
What am I supposed to do if they just show up at my door and handcuff me?
Well, don't do anything. Just cooperate. If you really didn't do anything to these people, you'll be just fine.
Hey, Penelope? Thanks.
You'd better not prove me wrong. Good luck with this whole normalcy thing. And remember to stay positive.
If I was Penelope, I would be like, show me your proof that you sold the car, you know, and you got the money. Give me the receipt, man. I'm sure you have it. And then maybe I'll trust him. But Penelope's like, never mind. I'll take your word for it. Why the fuck not? Evelyn broke down. I don't think I need to snoop in her house again. Back to the apartment. How the fuck do I trigger this puzzle, man? I can look up at this, but I don't know why. I can look at this too. I also don't know why. Okay, I need a hint or something. Where can I trigger the staircase puzzle? This is the fire department map. Okay, can I go back up and see Stacy's room scattered with things? No, nothing. Okay, in my room, out my room. Oh, yay, here we go. I need to talk to Colin first, then find the stuff. Why did you not take the candy? Oh, she took the candy, okay. Okay, this is the key to somewhere. Oh, key to her room. I am so sorry for having to do this again. Oh my god, hold on. Save. I am so sorry. Sorry about that. I really am sorry about that. I don't mean to do that twice and scared the living bejesus out of everyone living in this apartment.
Doesn't work.
Oh, sorry. It's for the lock. I'm stupid. Okay. Hey, kid. Thought you might like to have 1 minute of your fame. B. What is B? Saw this guitar in a pawn shop window and I had to get it for you. Reminds me when we used to play your favorite album so loud that the cops show up at my place. Anyways, can't believe my woman's 16. Happy birthday, love Darren and the rest of the guys. They pitch in some cash too. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna GTFO out of here. Before I get caught. Okay, fuck. Seriously. Okay, yay! No one noticed me standing weirdly in the corridor in front of Stacy's room. Yeah. Okay, just in case. Videotape. Okay. Curse tape from the ring? Well, I'll risk it.
I need something for this.
Okay, remote control. Sorry, my bad.
At 4 p.m. today, law enforcement announced that the 6 individuals suspected in yesterday's triple burglary and shooting have been apprehended and arrested. Between the hours of 10 and 11 p.m. last night, residents of North 33rd Street and adjoining neighborhoods called in multiple reports of the sounds of alarms and shattering glass from the nearby commercial strip. Officers were immediately dispatched to the scene.
Wow, that's actually a real video footage. Is that made in Blender or something as well? Or like AI or what?
Shoes and boots.
Or is this an actual footage from real life?
Were the targets of a
I need to know.
burglary, with the perpetrators now on the run. After refusing to yield to law enforcement, shots were fired from both sides, resulting
Real like stock footage? Yeah, maybe.
not long after
Could be from a show or something too.
captured and brought into custody. The 6 are facing charges of burglary.
But I'm taking it could be copyright free stock footage, maybe.
Assault of an officer.
Or maybe you pay for it and then you can use it, something like that.
Time, it is unclear if Melanie DeSoto, a 17-year-old, will be tried as an adult. Due to the severity of the crimes, it is unlikely that
Oh, is that Stacy? No.
grant her leniency because of her age. This is CGN News, Channel 7.
Who is Mel?
Photo? Well, that's Stacy.
That is Stacy, but it looks different though. Is she wearing contacts and stuff? Double identity? No, I just videotape. Okay. Stacy, we need to talk.
Stacy?
Oh no,
Huh.
no, I don't want to go in and get killed. No. The music's scary.
Voice changing device.
Hey, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
You called in the ransom.
Fine, yes, it was me. But you have to hear me out. I can explain.
Then explain right here and now. Did you kidnap those people?
No, I don't even know where they are.
Why should I believe you?
Because you don't have a choice. It's just the truth. I made all of this up, all of it. I can't make them magically appear.
Uh-huh. Since there's no proof, I'm going to assume that they'll be back up for sale as soon as I leave this room.
How? I'm already busted. The only way I was the one holding the cards with the cops was through my anonymity. I'd have no reason to hold people captive, none. All it would do is add to my jail time.
So then, what this comes down to is that you've been leading the police on this entire time.
Why? Is she want to go and run again?
I didn't have a choice.
Oh, so someone was holding a gun to your head while you read off of a card that said, "The longer it takes for you to get the money, the more fingers your captives will lose."
I didn't have a choice. I had to do something. I cannot go back.
Back to being Melanie DeSoto?
I don't even care how you know. All I need is for you to see things from my perspective.
Right now, what I see is someone low on money who saw an opportunity to capitalize on the suffering of others.
You have no idea how the world works. You with your perfect little middle-class upbringing. Biking around the neighborhood with your perfect little middle-class friends. Putting on pageants in school. Hanging Christmas lights in the winter. How dare you talk to me like you know why I did what I've done? Growing up, I couldn't go outside because I'd
You know what? She has a point. Like, Penelope should listen to her and what she has to say before she
get shot.
goes crazy on her, you know?
You had opportunities. My role models were druggies and dropouts. The poor stay poor. And when you are stuck in that infinite cycle, you get desperate.
So she did something stupid.
17 when my friends convinced me to be a part of their plan. To break the cycle. To get money and get out. And that clearly didn't go as expected. So, on top of being poor, now I was marked. Permanently. The odds of getting a good job and pulling myself up by my bootstraps were now zero. The hope was gone.
Now I'm curious what, like, Penelope would do.
I broke parole, changed my name, and started clean. Melanie DeSoto now lies at the bottom of the Chicago River. And Stacy Leith lives the life she always dreamed of. Sad, right? This life is the dream. It's better than I even imagined.
But why would you jeopardize all that?
I don't know. It was so stupid. So stupid. It was the desperation. I knew I didn't have enough money to finish my degree. And I knew if I didn't finish my degree, there I'd be. Caught right back up into the cycle.
You know what? I'll say here first, I don't condone what she did. I don't agree with what she did. I think it's very stupid what she did. But I understand why she did it. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying I get it. You know?
What you did was pretty serious, but I can see why you did it.
I want to have a bit more empathy here.
Let the police know that there is no ransom.
You can't, please. Please, it was a stupid mistake. If they look into my name and my past, it's over. My life is over.
I guess I can make something up. Maybe I saw a kid at a payphone or something.
I never thought I'd be saying this about my annoying, nosy neighbor, but
I don't want to ruin her life. I mean,
I have no idea what this means. I will absolutely never do anything like this again.
Yeah.
I just feel bad for her.
Now I have to go, but I'd better be seeing that voice modulator in the dumpster tomorrow.
Hey, that thing cost me $30.
Don't push your luck.
Yep, fine. Yep, into the dumpster. And Penelope, good luck.
But you know what?
Find him.
I if she's telling the truth, okay, let's just say at this point, because I don't know who the culprit is. Anyone could be lying. But just at this moment, okay, let's just take what she's saying as the truth. Again, I'll repeat, I don't agree with what she did. I'm not okay with what she did. But she was dumb. And she wasn't the one that hurt anybody. She didn't really hurt anybody. She just did stupid shit. It was her friends that did all the stupid shit. You know, and she was underage, so she really clearly was like just led on and, you know, talked into doing something stupid. And I mean, I don't want to ruin her life, man. Like, she didn't hurt anyone at this moment. Okay, Sergeant? How am I supposed to come with a lie? Okay. Save. Okay. Save. Call the sergeant. Oh, I feel bad for this.
I'm going to make this quick. Don't arrest Colin. The ransom was fake. And I think I know where the victims are.
Whoa, slow down. Okay, ransom fake. Good. We'll drop everything on that. You know where they are?
This is going to sound...
Well, at least the sergeant didn't ask me about anything.
Carlisle is a hidden structure that I know at least 2 of them were looking for. Oh, they're in there. I just know it. If I can find it, I can find them.
I don't follow in the slightest. But I won't waste your time with...
Okay, you know, at least the sergeant is like, I'm not going to ask you any questions. I trust you. That's it. So I don't need to even make up a lie. Yay. Okay, so now back to looking for where the shelter is. It is in this room.
Weird.
How do you not figure out it's part of the clue yet?
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
C8, what's that mean?
Doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Okay. It's the staircase puzzle, but how do I access the staircase? How do I make it flip up? It's in the notes. It's in the notes? Okay. Okay, Stacy stuff. No one should have to live the life she has. I think she deserves a second chance. My thoughts exactly, Penelope. Okay, so Hendrick was the one that purchased the apartment. That's where I'm standing. Entrance to this shelter might be under my nose. Yeah, I know that. Where do I look for the damn shelter? Okay, the battery in my mouse just died. Hold on, let me change the battery. All right. So, notes to this. Wait. Did I just use it?
Work.
Okay, this one has to, has to turn over this. And then it will flip up. Then there's this design. Have to Joanna's son. This is the box. I solved that already. This is the key to unlock this box, which would have to be done, I think, last. This one, I'm not sure. I have to get into the area first to solve that. This one already done. This is the cipher. I've known many a tragedy. Key deciphered. Result. Tragedy. A tragedy is this area, but I can't go up or anything. How do I access this area?
That doesn't work.
Yeah, how do I access this area? How do I go up this area? This is the area of the accident. Is that not it?
That doesn't work.
Okay.
That doesn't work.
The note about the sun. Note about the sun. The note about the sun, not this one. The most recent page that I've found is this. Duplicates of components which should be presented solely to the most trusted individuals. Final destination. For my personal set of components, stored them in various areas in the surrounding region. Is that Evelyn's house?
That doesn't work.
It's not Evelyn's house, is it?
I know it's early, but I could really go for some sleep. I'll get back to work tomorrow.
You need to go to sleep? I took it from Stacy, didn't I? Did I not take it from Stacy? I thought I took it from Stacy. Mitchell should send you a message first. Yeah, well, he hasn't sent me a message first. And Penelope says to go to bed, even though it's only 4 in the afternoon. But you know what? Penelope sleeps like a pig. Actually, no, she sleeps like a sloth. What animal sleeps the longest? But you know what? I'm gonna go to bed first. Maybe tomorrow when I wake up, Mitchell will be like, hey, I found this note from Gerald's journal or Hendrick's journal or whatever. And like, do you want it? Cat. Oh yeah, I do know. Cats sleep like 19 hours, right?
Hold on. What's this?
Ooh, meet me ASAP. Okay, Mitchell, I will. Okay, then I'll save separately. Hendrick Selter. Okay. All right. Novel books.
You got the memo. Good. I've really been thinking since the last time we talked. I know I was quick to shut everything about Evelyn down when you first brought her up, but that's because I didn't want to have to think about her. Or maybe I still felt some deep-seated obligation to protect her, I don't know. But anyways, there's something about her you need to know. 16 years ago, Evelyn killed her brother, Scott.
What?
What? That's an extreme accusation.
I know the brother died, but...
How did you know? Wouldn't you have been
killed him?
then?
Turns out she never told her husband at the time about the family shelter. Yes, I know about all that. Have since the 90s. So, when Evelyn accidentally kills her brother while they're in there, she runs crying to me because I'm the only one who knows about the place, besides her parents, and she certainly wasn't going to be confiding in them.
Why do you say accidentally like that?
Yeah, the amount of plot twists in this game, man.
It's only speculation, but there have been warning signs.
What kind of warning signs?
Up how unfair it was that Scott was going to be the one to inherit the house. She was kind of obsessed with it, saying how she was the one who deserved it because of XYZ. She had motive.
But that doesn't make any sense. If Evelyn murdered someone...
Because she wants him to help her hike the body?
Psychological
I don't know.
She posed it as a freak accident, but she was pretty upset, so she didn't have much filter. She let it slip that she changed her mind about something, but it was too late. But either way, she was absolutely devastated by what she had done, and I know that was genuine. Her regret. But regret couldn't bring Scott back.
Okay then. How exactly did it happen?
According to her, Scott was in town for a visit on the way to a work trip, and they went down to explore the tunnels for old time's sake. Yeah, what a weird family.
But you were in love with the weird family.
But that place is a carefully crafted death trap. One push in the wrong direction could easily end someone's life.
Did you alert the police at the time?
I had no proof, no body. How could I? It's not like I or anyone else could get back in there without Evelyn and all her different types of keys. Evelyn suddenly became petrified at the idea of anyone finding the shelter. Before that, she never really cared much about the secrecy of it all. except out of respect for her parents. So I figure there must be some kind of evidence of what she did down there.
When was the last time?
No wonder like Evelyn was so crazy when we confronted her about
A
it.
couple more times to cry on my shoulder, but call me a monster. I reminded her that we were broken up and I needed my space. That was the last time.
Was there ever an investigation at the time? I mean, if Scott just suddenly disappeared, wouldn't there be friends and family concerned?
Scott was only visiting. I'm sure there were all sorts of searches going on wherever he was living at the time, but nothing here in Carlisle.
If this is true, do you think Gerald could have found out?
Oh dear.
That's what I was getting to.
If Jared found out, then
Something big before
he might be dead.
It didn't take long to figure out what he was looking for. I played dumb, of course, because I didn't want to get involved with any of that mess.
Oh dear, man, Evelyn, what did you do?
You come along mentioning Evelyn's name, and I put two and two together.
Wow. Well, this would fill in a few missing puzzle pieces. Last time I spoke to her, she implied that Gerald and the others had found the shelter and would be guaranteed to be dead by now. She refused to go down herself to look, and also refused to take me there.
Bingo. I figure you'll be needing this.
Yeah, evil.
Entrances, but I think you already know where to look. Oh, and there's one more thing you should probably know.
What?
Her brother isn't the only one who suffered in that place. I'd still have two arms if it weren't.
Oh my god, fuck.
I thought you said what happened was a firefighting accident.
It's easier to say that than I lost it at the hands of my ex-fiancé when we were in her crazy uncle's booby-trapped bomb shelter.
Okay, maybe.
Oh my god.
Wow, though, that's pretty horrible.
I wouldn't be too upset if she was brought to justice. I believe in you.
Thanks, Mitchell.
So she...
Back to his bookstore in no time.
I'm assuming she's mentally ill.
Penelope?
And when she has her episodes, she hurts people.
Yikes. I'll try my best.
I will live to tell the tale because I got second chances. Alright, we got the note. Let's save, and then we'll go back to the apartment area, and then I'll look at the note, okay? Alright, back to the apartment. Take a look at the note, the new note. So this is face towards the direction of the setting sun. Setting sun as in... Sun sets in the east, doesn't it? So it's C 8.5, I think is what the note says here. C 8.5, west, sun sets in the west, sorry. Okay, if sun sets in the west, if I enter the room from here, north, south, west, east. So west would be this portrait, right? So let me take a photo of this so I don't have to keep clicking back. Give me a moment. So 8.5 is the I. 8.5. C 8.5. So this is C. So starts off with 0.5. Then this is 1. Then 1.5. Then 2. 2.5. 3. 1. 0.5. 1. 1.5. 2. 2.5. 3. 3.5. 4. 4.5. No, wait. No, it could be 1. 1. 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, 8, 6, no, then 7, 7.5, and 8. Is that not it? Is there more than one? C 8.5. Remember C 8.5. And then what? What's the next one? C 8.5. This is not it. Tragedy. Do you spell out tragedy? There's not enough letters to do that. What's the solution to this? I don't know. I need more answers than that, but I don't know. Like, I need more hints. Like, how many of this eye thing do I press? Or did I press it on the wrong portrait? Sunsets in the west. There's only 3 paintings of this in my room. How do I do this puzzle? That's the correct painting? Okay. But which one? How many of these do I press? Or is it the wrong one? Did I calculate wrongly? How do you do that? The correct eye. It starts off with 0.5 at the top. So it's like 1. 1.5. 1.5. Then 2. 2.5. 3. 3.5. 4. 4.5. 5. 5.5. 6. 6.5. 6.5. 7. 7.5. Then 8. 8.5. I did it? Oh my fucking god, it's in my fucking room. Ay, 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 ay. Do I need to call somebody? Should I call somebody before I did that? Can I call somebody first? Hello?
I don't need to talk to him right now.
Why the fuck do you not call the sergeant? Tell him, hey, I'm going down to this secret, like, tunnel area. Can you please, if anything happens to me, here is how to find the damn location so that I don't die or something. Why? And I'll need to do that again. 5, 2.5, 1. Wait. It's 0.5, 1. 0.5. 1. What? It's one of these? No, wait, this. Well, if she doesn't want to call anybody, I guess I can just enter. And hope to not die. Oh my god, it's so fucking dark. Oh my god, the fucking music. Oh my good grave.
No way I could jump that.
No way you can jump that. Oh, no, I cannot. Go back, yay. Back up. Here we go. Yay, I don't need to go down there anymore. I probably still need to find pieces of stuff to help me get across that area. Can I get the wood from here? How do I have to get across that big hole in the ground? What do you want me to do? How do you want me to get across that hole in the ground? Can I call somebody? Hello? No. Oh. Wait, not this? You don't want to bring your giant ceiling thing? Okay then, never mind. I thought that was it. Give me a moment. Pieces of wood. Oh, you want to walk the plank? Okay. Why not? Why not be so dangerous and like, yeah. Why not take more pieces of wood? Of course you're not going to take more pieces of wood. Why would you? Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this so much. Know that I hate this. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, this is fucking creepy, man.
One isn't sturdy enough. I need to find a second.
There were second pieces of wood just right there beside the first one. Why did you not want to take it? Damn it, are you stupid or what? Jesus fucking Christ. Where do I find more pieces of wood? At novel books? I don't know, because he has so much weird shit over here. Is it not this one? You don't want to take that? Okay, never mind. Let's see what weird shit we can find here that I could take. And, I don't know, help me get past that area. Not this one. There are pieces of wood on the window there. I could try it out, but I guess not. Anything upstairs? Anything in the room? Of course not. Why would there be? There, you see, there are pieces of wood there I would take, but no. One in the renovate. Oh, right. I forgot about the renovated room. My bad. Okay, go back to the apartment. Go upstairs. Okay, not you. Okay. I really don't want to go back in here. Fuck. It's so fucking creepy. I would have called like Sergeant Russell to go down with me if it was me in real life. In fact, I would move out of my room immediately. I'd be like, Stacy, I don't give a fuck what you did before, okay? I need to crash in your room. Why? Because you're a fucking death trap shelter in my fucking room. There might be dead people under there. I don't want to die. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a job for professionals. Why the fuck are you going there? Call the police, tell them, hey, I found the location of the shelter. I think the victims, the missing people are under here. Can you come down and take a look? Maybe get some professionals, like whoever, to come down. Okay, I'll be upstairs in my room, sitting on my bed. I will call pizza for you, okay? It's your job, okay? Like, why?
Colin's missing painting.
Of course this is Colin's missing painting. Why wouldn't it be Colin's missing painting? Salt levels rising. I mean, this is common sense. Like, dude, she has police working for her, you know? And I complain about this about Nancy Drew as well. But the thing is, sometimes with Nancy Drew, she's not working with the police. Okay, she's on vacation, and because she's so much of a busybody, she can't keep her nose to herself. She has to stick her nose into other people's business. She has like a mystery. She's not working with professionals, right? So she has to do it on her own, you know? But thing is, the police is working with her. Unlike in Nancy Drew, like say the final scene where the police doesn't believe in her at all, the police believes in her. They trust Penelope, and why would she not call Sergeant Russell? Like, at the very least, if she's really worried that the people are dead, or like Nancy, or like Evelyn, or Evelyn, as we want to call her, Evelyn might have like murdered the people, or is going to murder the people, right? Maybe call the police, let Sergeant Russell know, hey, there's this painting in my room. Okay, I'm gonna leave all the important stuff for you, like the notes. You know, I'm gonna like maybe point out which, like, how do you open this trapdoor area. I'm gonna go down there and look for the victims. Come immediately, just in case anything happens to me. Okay, if I don't come out in an hour, you know something's wrong. Come look for me, something like that, right? Have someone be with you, or even, okay, if you're too in a rush, you don't want to tell like Sergeant Russell, you think he's too far away at the other end of the town, he's not going to come in time. Go to Stacy, knock on her door and tell her, hey Stacy, I found this like hidden like bomb shelter area that's really creepy. There might be dead people there. I might be in danger. If anything happens to me, you can make an anonymous call or something to the police. Make sure that they come looking for me, okay? Or just stay on top. Make sure no one comes into my room. All right, block the door. Fight them off if you have to, unless it's the fucking police. Something like that, right? Or even go to Mitchell. Like he knows where the area is. You like, hey Mitchell, I might be in danger. Your ex-fiance might want to kill me. Just know that I will be down there, okay? Contact the police if you don't hear from me in an hour. Hey, bye. No, I don't know, something like that. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh my god, I don't even know how to get anywhere. I don't have the instructions. Where do I go? There are more than 3 fucking rooms. Oh, fuck, is a maze. I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate this so much. I suck at mazes. You guys know that? I suck at mazes. And yeah, Nancy Drew deals with harmless crimes. The only like dangerous crime I would say that she dealt with was deadly device and secrets can kill remaster, or just secrets can kill in general, because there was like murders in that one. But the others are kind of like harmless. Well, not completely harmless, but at least her life, most of them are not in danger. At Tomb of the Lost Queen, she was in danger in that one too, but okay. I can't zoom in on this. Make break connection. The door is like that. 4, 5. Okay, I don't know what this is. Is this door supposed to look like that? And that's how I know which is the door to go into. There's one door like, they all look like that. How am I supposed to know which door to go into? Okay, the shapes are different. How do I know which one to go into? Make or break connection. Try one by one and I will die. Now I don't even know which door I came in from. You know what? Wait. I'm so sorry. I came in like that. The door that I came in from looks like this. Okay, I need to know. Okay. There are so many doors in this room. I don't know which is which. So this is the door that came in from. This is the first door. How am I supposed to know which goes where? Let's see, like these things, they look different, right? It only says no mania tragedy. Cipher he deciphered. Vandenberg. What does that mean? How do I know what connection goes where? Make break connection. And it looks like that. What does that mean? I don't understand this thing. I don't. It's not this one. Okay. Let me try one by one if I really can't do it. Okay, this is the door I came in from. So, first door beside it. Not working. How do I do that?
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Okay, then how do I even go in if I can't? I can't even unlock the damn thing. Make or break connection. How am I supposed to?
That doesn't work.
Screwdriver?
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
How do I do this?
That doesn't work.
I'm not able to get in.
That's not done yet.
Oh, I need to find out in the painting. The location in the painting. You know what? Never mind. Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm gonna put this off until later. Bye-bye, honey. I'm gonna put this off for as long as I can. Okay, safe game, safe game. That is creepy. Okay, I need Evelyn to be a waif. So I need to go to the cliffs again. I can even give the painting back to Colin if he wants it. I'm like, hey, I found your painting. You never know where. Don't ask. I'm sorry I need to keep sneaking into your house like that, but I don't want you to kill me, and I want to save people's lives, and I need to check things out, so... Yep.
That doesn't work.
Eight. What is 8? What does 8 mean?
That's not done yet.
Okay, Oh! Oh! Ooh, the moon is in half.
A magnet.
And a magnet. How did Colin know this? How did Colin know this? Oh, maybe it's not Colin. Maybe it's just, he just painted it. It could be Evelyn still. You beat in Paper Bright series, you got this. I mean, the Paper Bright series has hints. Which, for the love of God, include hints. Next time, okay? Please, the developer, put in hints and a solution button somewhere in game so that people that are stupid like me can actually just cheat in game. Have a guide somewhere, you know, like in the hidden object games where they're like you can click sometimes on the side and the guide pops up and you can, you know, skip button something. Okay, give me something. Mean spook level? I'd rather do with the Paper Bride. You know, the thing is about Paper Bride is because it's supernatural. And I know the whole culture with the Paper Bride, what's inspired from, it was real in the past. Okay, it doesn't have that much of a supernatural level to it, but that whole getting married or being forced to marry a dead person thing, you know, it happened. But the whole Paper Bride series, it's supernatural. It's ghosts and demons, and in real life, as much as I believe in the supernatural and spirits and gods and whatnot, I am not stupid enough to invoke any of them to be so upset with me and all that shit to come after me. You know that I'm smart, and also I am Catholic, so I'm protected. But yeah, you know, just the realisticness of games like this where you have a crazy like murder on the loose maybe, and the fact that that fucking entrance to the shelter is in my fucking room, and the problem is I think Evelyn already broke into my room once in the middle of the fucking night. I think it's Evelyn. Okay, I believe it's Evelyn. Literally broke into my room despite it being locked in the fucking night. I didn't know if she wanted to kill me or what, but that pissed me off. Or rather, pissed me off and scared the shit out of me. Okay, both. So, yeah, creepy. Yeah, allegedly. We may not know it's Evelyn yet, but it could be Mitchell. Because the only two people we know now that knows that this place even exists is Evelyn and Mitchell. Now, Mitchell, he came to this place before. I don't know if he knows where the entrance is, but it could be him. He has went in before. And before I do anything more, I have to take a quick break first before I continue. So, should I continue now? How close I am to the end? Or do I leave it for tomorrow? Or rather, later on, because as of when I'm streaming now, it's 12:23 a.m. Should I continue or should I just leave it until tomorrow? Someone let me know. Still quite a bit. Okay, so I'm not at the end yet. Okay, I thought maybe if I was like really close to the end, then maybe I could finish it today, but I guess not. Okay, so since, as y'all said, I have quite a bit more to the end. I've already been streaming past like 3 hours at this point. Maybe I could do one more stream tomorrow, and or rather later on today. In the afternoon, probably. Okay, so in 14 hours, 13 or 14 hours, probably, since I don't wake up that early. So yeah, I will stream in the afternoon and probably finish the game. But not tonight, maybe. Yeah, the usual afternoon stream, because evenings are for me to rest on a Sunday. Since, as much as I enjoy streaming, but a lot, especially with you guys, always like being here, helping me out and just chatting sometimes, I like to chill in the evenings before I go to work the next day, because I have to wake up at like 6 a.m. for work, you know? And as chill as my work is now, because it's the school holidays, so the school is pretty much empty. Not much shit's going on. So my work's pretty chill, but still it's work. And the weekends are too short. So I like to be able to enjoy evening off. But afternoon stream, I can continue in the afternoon and maybe it wouldn't be as scary. Because it's the daytime. You know? So it may not be as scary. It's just like when you like play a scary game in the middle of the fucking day where the sun is like really bright and shining in. See, that's the thing though about like all like the scary stuff. It always happens at night. It never occurs during the day. Right? Because the sun is bright out and like no matter what like culture or religion you believe in, like the daytime, like the energy is like too strong. Usual spirits and scary shit don't appear in the daytime. It's always nighttime where we're at the strongest. So I mean, I will play it in the day and be more chill about it. I know it's not supernatural, okay? This is a more realistic detective mystery game, but still. It will calm my nerves a bit if the sun is shining in to my room while I explore the creepy ass fucking bomb shelter. Because that place looks fucking creepy. It looks haunted. Especially imagine there's a dead body in there. Like if what Mitchell said is actually true, that means the brother has been dead there for a long time. Now, I don't think the developer is going to go into this more supernatural route with her game series. I think it's more similar to the Nancy Drew series where it's more realistic, but still. I'm just saying, who knows, right? Better safe than sorry. So that would be it for tonight, I think. And for those of you watching on YouTube, that will be it for this video. I'm hoping that I might take 1 or 2 more videos to be done with this game, but I don't know. But I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care.